been zoning, I've been zoning.
That's kind of weird.
Alright. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, how can I help you?
Have you heard the good word of our Lord Jesus Christ?
I'm a pagan, so no.
Alright. I see. Well, then maybe you can help me with an issue then. I am having vehicle problems. And,
Hello,
trying to
Miss
figure out,
Fraser.
gonna
Perfect.
carry her or am I?
Oh, carrier. Get the trunk ready.
Alright. Alright. What did I tell you? The flock could find her.
Yeah, you weren't kidding. Glad.
Yeah.
Pick her up. And throw her in the back of my car.
Hello?
Hey, Chibs, it's Bill.
What's up?
Hey, have you heard from Kate?
No, I haven't. Have you?
No, I've been trying to contact her this entire time. I just landed back into Los Santos, man.
Alright.
I might suspect there might be something not right, man. Meet me at the Irish pub off of Marina, all right?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, see you when I get there.
Yep. Fucking hell.
Fuck's going on?
I have no clue.
Yeah, fucking Bill called me, asking if I heard from Kate at all. No. I barely talk to Kate as it is. I only talk to her whenever I see her.
Literally. Yeah, I haven't heard from her in a few days.
No, there's no way it's a fucking coincidence.
Literally.
Yeah, the other day, last week, a detective showed up to my place
So,
and started asking me questions about. You remember that guy that owed Bill money, James Smallbert?
yeah.
That guy that did that fucked Bill over with the construction thing?
Mm-hmm.
He was found dead.
User
Really?
joined your channel.
Yeah, and the detective said he was shot through the back of the head.
Oh, wow.
And and then the detective told me that a list of names was found pinned to the wall and had James Smaubert's name on it as the name number 1, Kate's name under number 2, my last name on number 3, and number 4, I have no idea. I forget who the fuck number 4 was. Oh, it was that Kilgore, Alex
Oh.
Kilgore, and number 5, Mr. M.
Hmm.
And detective said that they found James dead in that torture shack that we've used.
God damn.
And apparently the detective got a hold of my father because my father, I got random text from my father, and he told me to contact this number and speak with the guy on the other side of the line. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. So I called, and it was that detective, and he asked if we could meet up. So he came over to my house, and he asked me a whole bunch of questions, like if I knew James well or some shit like that, where I was. I'm like, and first off, what am I, a suspect now? Because I barely know the fucking guy. All I know is that he owed Bill money. And then when he fucking mentioned my last name on the list, he said that it was that my father said that he told the detective about me and Desmond.
Oh no.
That and the detective spoke to him and me, and now he wants to go speak to Desmond, who hasn't been in town for a while, ever since he got his fucking concealed carry, the lucky bastard. With how
Okay.
fucking quick that was. Literally, 15 minutes, got it, and then it took me like fucking days to get mine.
This
Fuck,
fucking
fuck,
system.
yeah, fuck the system. But there's no fucking way it's a coincidence. The fact that a few days ago, a detective shows up to my place and mentions names on the list, which were that Smobber, Kate, my last name, that Alex Kilgore, and Mr. M. There's no way that's a fucking coincidence. And here's the best part: the detective told me that there was a note left behind at the murder scene.
Yeah, great.
And he told me exactly, like, this detective might not be that good at his job since he's sharing information that he shouldn't be sharing.
Yeah.
But he told me that the letter that was on scene read, "Took care of this one for you. I'll see you soon, Mr. M." And guess who it was signed by?
Don't tell me.
Reaper.
Yep. Had a
First off,
feeling.
how the fuck is that even possible? Didn't he literally throw himself off a fucking cliff? You were there for it.
Mm-hmm. He literally did.
So how the hell is he? How the hell is there still being kills and letters left in with his fucking name?
Maybe
There's no fucking way it's him
maybe someone got a hold of his old letters. I don't know.
or somebody's copycatting him.
Literally. Someone must have liked his work.
You know, there's only one guy that I can think of that would do something like that.
Hmm.
Fucking Freddie Marshall. Because I found out he got out of prison not that long ago.
Wait, he's out of
Yeah,
prison.
he was let out early for good behavior.
Him, good behavior. That's hard to
Yeah,
believe.
yeah, he's out of fucking prison. So he's out there on the fucking streets and not rotting where he should be.
Hmm. We should have put a bullet in him to end it all.
Yeah, we should have put a fucking bullet in his goddamn head when we had him at the Devil's when we had him in the fucking clubhouse.
Literally.
We should have put a goddamn bullet in his fucking head. But no, we wanted to keep him alive to torture him longer and longer and longer, and then he fucking escapes. God fucking damn it.
Fuck.
Rotten motherfucker that killed my sister, nearly killed Bill,
Nearly killed Kate.
nearly killed Kate, is fucking back. Out in the street. Well, at least this time we have the chance to fucking kill him. Because there's no way in hell am I letting those cops grab him first.
Yeah, not this time.
No, that motherfucker's dying.
Hmm. We might have let him get a free pass with him escaping and living, but This time, no.
What's up?
Besides waiting for your fucking slow ass.
You know damn well I was coming from LSI. Well, I suspect, based on this, what's going on here, that she may be actually missing. Like, properly missing.
No, she was totally fake missing. No shit.
Well.
What other fucking missing is there?
Oh, there's kidnapping. But
Di-
that's a whole nother story.
Don't make me get off this wall and smack sense into your head. Look. Haven't heard from Kate in a few days. Christ, who knows? Maybe she might be taking a fucking break. Who knows? Christ, there are times I went weeks without saying shit to you.
Well, that's normal for you, not for.
Alright. Well, while we were waiting here, I already told Chibs about what happened the other day. So, last week, a fucking detective showed up to my house and was asking me a bunch of questions about that James Schmaubert. Remember him?
How the fuck can I forget about it?
Yeah, the guy that apparently owed you money for fucking you over on construction, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was found dead. With a bullet through the back of his head in the torture shack we used.
Thought that thing was burnt to the fucking ground.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, somebody built the fucking thing.
I
Well,
mean, you might not like what I had, who had contacted me and let me know what the fuck was going on there.
yeah, well. The
Yeah,
detective...
David contacted me.
Yeah,
Let me know that, about that shit.
Yeah, I kind of figured that out when I got a fucking text from him telling me to call a fucking cop's number.
Mm.
Yeah, the fucking detective showed up to my place and started asking me a whole bunch of questions about that James, and I didn't really know the guy. I only met him once or fucking twice. That's it. And
You know, I
then
think some of our
shut
previous
the
enemies might be coming up.
Look, the fucking detective mentioned that a list was found inside, pinned to the wall inside of the shack, with multiple names on it. First name on the list was James Schmaubert. Number 2 was fucking Kate. Number
The other
3,
names?
my last name. So either my dickhead dad, me, or Desmond are a target. Number 4 was Alex Kilgore. And number 5 was Mr. M.
There's only one person that calls me that, and that's fucking the Reaper.
Which is kind of fucking impossible since he threw himself off a cliff. So
You know
either
what?
we're dealing with a motherfucking copycat, or something didn't get finished.
It might be a copycat because I watched as the medics literally hauled his ass off.
Yeah, in a boat. Didn't they take him over to that fucking dock? Who knows what the hell happened went over there?
You know, I can have my cousin bring up some files on the asshole, see if he was actually declared deceased.
User in your channel timed out.
Yeah,
Sound muted.
Try and do that because we need confirmation on that.
Hang on, let me make a call real quick. I'll be right.
But if Kate is actually missing, we gotta head over to the fucking station.
Yeah.
Because
Hey, Kristen.
if she's actually missing, there's no way in hell we're gonna find her on our own.
Hell no. She could be anywhere in the state.
Exactly my point.
Hmm.
So we're gonna have to head over to the fucking station.
Yup.
So I just got off the phone with my cousin from the FD.
And
It was confirmed was declared deceased on scene.
yeah, well, you have no idea how many times people fake their fucking deaths. Guys, for all we know, he could still be out there.
I don't know. Usually reports don't lie like that shit, man. And considering the person who treated him was the battalion chief, you know how credible she is in regards to something like that.
Look, if she actually is missing, we gotta go over to the fucking station and report it. Because we ain't gonna find her on our own. As much as I hate doing it, Christ, those fucking kids, that Silverhand and that other girl,
Yeah.
yeah, that Samuel's kid, that was with Samuel's
Kids?
kid up in the
Oh,
head, up in the hills. Yeah,
yeah.
when they all disappeared, look how fucking quick the LEO found them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, we could keep an eye out for this shit on our own, but we definitely need to contact the cops.
Yeah,
I don't feel that there's just too many things that are in our past that could be coming back to bite us in our ass finally.
Yeah, I know that's the fucking issue. And plus, when that
Alright.
detective told me about the fact that James was killed, he told me to be careful, and I said, "Don't worry, I'm armed." He's like,
And
"Good,"
plus,
and
if
he actually
anybody that tried to
recommended
kill you,
me.
it'd be
Plus,
you.
he recommended me if I didn't have a gun, I should get one to protect myself. I'm like, "Yeah, I already have one."
All right, let's get going.
Yeah, let's head
Let's
over to
get
the
this
station.
You remember that detective's name?
Yeah. I forget his last name, but his first name was Salvador.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I think his last name is. No, that's Braxton. Yeah, Braxton Moore. I actually learned Braxton's last name finally.
Oh, I could have told you that one.
I don't know that Salvador's last name though, but I'm gonna have to fucking. We'll find out.
Yep.
Oh, you better make sure you put your gun in your trunk.
Fuck off, you know?
Get a CCW. You don't have to worry about it then.
Literally, I might think of doing that.
I'll do it.
So I contacted a friend of mine down in the county coroner down in Los Santos,
Oh Lord.
Oh boy.
and they did confirm that the Reaper did come through and was confirmed deceased. So Believe what you want to believe, but I think the Reaper's dead and we have a copycat on our hands.
Yeah, well.
You know, there's one person that we actually never caught of the Reapers.
Who?
Who?
That snitch that I was originally gonna.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
I forgot about him.
There's
I don't
no
know about.
way. He's a. You really think he would be able to do the same shit the Reaper? No fucking way. No way.
It's not an impossibility.
Nightburn's got a point.
He has a point, but it's not an impossibility that he may have, done something.
Either way, we still gotta kill him off. That snitch. I don't like snitches.
I fucking hate him. Yeah, I just now thought about that when we were mentioning it. It's like, oh, well, we still had off one of the Reaper's people.
Right.
I'm still trying to figure out why the hell he did everything he did just to jump off a cliff.
Because he knew that it was his end, probably. Either he knew we were going to hunt him down and pretty much make him kill himself, or vice versa. And lead up to something more big that we weren't
He didn't
expecting.
do all this shit. Considering, remember the fact of what he did. He wouldn't
And
have done all this for all these years just to let himself get caught like that easy. There's no fucking way he did that.
He had to have been
He
planning
had
something.
he
before.
had to have had a plan.
If you remember, there was a quote that
There's no way it's him.
that's Deputy Marconi if I've ever seen.
There's no goddamn way.
Literally.
Yeah, there's only one way that he had to have been working with people like Freddy or even Gina. I had to guess.
Bullshit.
It's
What
not
up,
impossible.
fellas?
Not much.
Hi.
Marconi, been a while.
Yeah, man, I'm fucking busy on my other job. What's going
I can
on?
imagine. We're waiting for Mr. Salvador.
Yeah, we're
Alright.
waiting on the Detective Salvador.
Alright, yeah, I heard you guys call my name, so.
Oh yeah, I saw your face. I'm like, oh, that's Marconi.
Yeah, I'm back. I mean, I never really left, but. Took a couple days off. I'll be back. Let me sign on duty here.
Sounds good.
Oh shit, we actually caught him before he went on duty.
Oh, damn.
That's funny.
Literally.
Honestly, to be honest, Nightburn, it may be bigger than what we think that it is.
Yeah, well. Who the fuck knows? Look, all that I give a damn about right now is finding Kate. That's all I fucking care about now.
So what I care
could give
about
a
is what-
I could give a fuck less about if Freddie Marshall is back. Oh, believe me, it ain't gonna end well for him. You saw how easy it was to find him the first time.
That's because we had my sister on our hands, dude.
Not
With
only
the,
not
second
only
time call.
that. I'm talking about the first time.
Oh, the first time that was because, we pretty much brought him out of fucking hiding.
Exactly. Lure him into a trap. It's not that hard to find him. Considering he fucking fell for it.
Yeah.
Besides, remember, his favorite target places are beaches. So I wouldn't be surprised if bodies start popping up again.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I think there's more to this. I don't think it's just
But
Freddie Marshall
here's the
involved in.
thing. I was just gonna say. Here's the thing. That Schmalbert was found in that house up in the county. That ain't Marshall's MO.
Howdy.
Howdy.
What y'all
No
been
way
up
that's
to?
his MO.
We're just talking about some of our history, man. Talking about the days when hunting down a serial killer was our thing.
Yeah, well, and the some bitch got out of prison.
On good behavior, from what I understood.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was talking to myself. What'd you guys say? Shooting the shit old times? That's what I heard.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Yeah. Plus, we have a major issue going on right now as well.
What's that?
I'm absolutely pissed about it too. My fiance's missing.
Yeah, she has apparently his fiance and his granddaughter, same person.
Same person.
Haven't been seen, or we haven't heard anything from her or seen her for a few days now. She ain't like her.
Whose fiance?
Mine.
Bill's.
Have you put in a report?
That's what
We're
we're here
about to.
for. That's why we're waiting on the detective.
We suspect it might be somebody that might be from our past that might be coming to bite us in our ass, pretty much.
I don't know, but yeah, the reason why we're waiting on the detective because I personally requested him because last week he told me some information about a case he's working on, that I'm possibly connected to,
And
as
her
a
too.
yeah, and her as well as as potential victims, and now she's missing, so that's why I requested the detective because he's working on this case, and she was a potential victim, and now she's missing. So there's no way that's a fucking coincidence.
Yeah, that's a little strange.
So yeah, that's why I requested the detective. That's why we're just waiting here on him to show up. So.
All right. Yeah, I'm waiting
Yeah, I
for.
see him.
That's him.
That was
That's
a detective.
definitely him.
Damn, I haven't been here in
Yeah.
a while.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers
That's
are
a
moving up
detective.
faster than me, and I've been here for like a year.
No,
already.
wait. I think that's. Oh no, that ain't.
Oh, no,
that
that's-
ain't,
that's
that-
for
that's,
me.
Chief.
Hang on.
That's
That's
Chief
you.
and Cap.
Oh, that's for you. Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Don't be in trouble there, Marconi.
Howdy.
Captain.
Howdy.
I love the breast cancer patch.
Thank you. Thank you.
To show me how to do that.
Oh boy.
Yeah, definitely haven't seen Deputy Marconi for a while.
Literally.
Yeah, it's been a couple of days.
Yeah. Hey, it's good to have him back.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my lord.
What?
What?
I'm just going through Twitter and I went back to not Sergeant Moore. Yeah, yeah, totally not him. Anyone know of any good BBQ places? And fucking Battalion Chief Jess replied to Station 11 had a great barbecue a few months ago with a pig named Bessie. Jesus!
Damn.
She will not let
no.
that go.
No.
I
That's
wouldn't blame
that's
her.
I mean that's funny, but damn.
Now that is Marconi, or not Marconi.
That's
Moore,
funny.
if I'm. Hey, not Burn. I
you
think our
sh-
friends here.
Like, oh my lord, that's fucking funny.
I know, right? Yeah, I think our friend
nice invisible
Salvador's
phone.
here.
Hmm?
Nice invisible phone there, Chips.
I could say the same to you.
Yeah, same here.
Hey, gentlemen, how you doing?
Good.
Well,
Hey.
we could be better.
Hey, Detective Salvador.
How's it going?
Oh, you
Salvador,
told
been a
me
while.
you told me the call 911 and the person who requested you if something came up.
Yes.
Well, something
Let's
came
have a
up.
Chat over here. Grab my notepad here. Alrighty. What's this related to here?
The case you're working on that you questioned me last week about that James Smallbert being killed and that a list of names were found. Kate Frazier, Bill's fiance. This is to my left here. This is Bill Mueller, and to my right is Alistair McGregor, Kate Frazier's grandfather. We have not heard or seen anything of Kate for the past few days now, which
And
is
that's,
not
really
like
out
her.
of order.
And last week you mentioned the fact that her name was on that list, and now all of a sudden we haven't seen or heard anything of her for a while now. That there's
Okay.
no way that's a coincidence.
When was the last time you guys heard or seen Kate?
Before I went on my business trip out to Vice City.
Apparently, she was apparently going down to the Chumash Plaza to get clothes and food for the house.
Clothes and food for the house.
Yeah, and she said that she was going there, and we haven't heard anything from her since. And she's definitely not at Bill's house anywhere.
Nor at any of these guys' house, and she has very limited places she goes to, which makes it very odd.
Okay. You said you went out for business. How long ago was that?
A couple days ago, when you say, remember?
Yeah.
Okay, you said it's not normal for her to stop
Nope.
contacting you guys.
No, not at all. That is
Usually
very
she's home
unlike
at a pretty reasonable time at night, too, which made me confused. She was supposed to pick me up at the airport, but she never did.
Right. I'm sorry, sir. You're in the middle. I'm bad with names. What was your name again?
It's Mark Piper.
Do you guys think she's okay, or you guys think she's in danger at this point?
I think she's in danger. Possible. Considering, there's the fact that her name was on a list, and now she's all of a sudden missing, that I suspect she might be in danger. It's like I said, like you said, it's literally not like her to just up and leave like that and not come back. Or at least not to communicate that, she's, off, like, seeing somebody or something like that shit, like, family or friends.
Okay. Okay, yeah, this definitely has a correlation to the case I'm working on. Are you guys familiar with a Reaper? I know.
Oh,
very
yes,
fucking
we
well.
are.
Okay.
Like I already told you last week, he already tried to kill me.
and try to kill me multiple times.
So the last known location you guys have for her is the Chumash Plaza, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
The hell is that?
yeah, it was. I think
It's,
that knocking
it's
came from
raccoons
over
in
there.
the raccoons in the attic.
Mm.
Okay, at this point, I'm gonna put out a bolo. So I'm gonna put a bolo out for her. Hopefully, an officer or somebody calls it in. But I appreciate you guys coming here and reporting this because this is definitely related to the Reaper here. I hope she's all right.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Same.
Yeah, man, we need to catch that guy already. Is there anything you guys are leaving out that you think I should be aware of?
No.
No.
The fact that the Reaper, he's targeted all of us in the past already.
Including our family members too.
Yeah.
Can't forget about him.
He already went after us and our friends and family multiple times.
And now we might want to mention the fact that we suspect that there might be a bigger than
We
more
don't
than just
fucking
him.
know what the hell's going on, alright?
We can
Would you
give
guys happen to have her
answers.
phone number? Maybe we can track her phone down, see where her phone's at. Maybe she's with her phone.
Last I saw the track, because she has one of them that
Yeah.
allow you to see
She
their
has
location.
she has one of the iFruit phones that has that locator
Tracking
things on it.
things.
If you turn that locator thing on it, you can track it from another phone.
And it showed her last that it was at the Chumash Plaza. Last I saw on the track. But it went dead after the plaza, pretty much.
So I went dead right after the plaza.
Yeah.
Was her bike at the house, Bill?
No, that was gone out of there. And it wasn't even at the plaza either, which confused the shit out of me.
Yeah, something's going on here.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, I appreciate you gentlemen coming here. I'm really sorry to hear all this. I'm gonna work on that bolo here real soon. Right, I'm gonna get it out right away. So hopefully
Appreciate that.
somebody comes across her, and then I'll definitely keep you guys updated on what's going on.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I hope you guys have a good one.
You as well.
You too.
Yeah, you too, detective. I'm pretty sure you can guess why you're here.
I don't know. Who are you?
I guess that's kind of the point of this disguise now, ain't it, gentlemen? If I wanted you to know who I was, believe me, I wouldn't be wearing this mask.
Right.
But there is somebody you do know that I knew. You knew him as the Reaper.
I've heard of him.
You should have, considering he nearly killed your fiance, a close friend, and your grandfather how many times?
Too many to count?
Sounds about right. And I take it you already know of the Reaper's fate.
Yeah.
Well, Miss Fraser, I'm afraid that you thought wrong.
How so?
They do not know his fate. For all you know, he's still out there. Always watching. That was the best thing he ever did, was watched.
Sounds a bit of a creep, to be honest.
Well, see, I watch and I act! Your fiance has caused me a lot of anger and a lot of pain, and caused a lot of anger to my friends here as well.
Whatever he did. He honestly be looking for me or trying to.
Well, he won't have much luck. I've made very sure of that. You see, Miss Fraser, there is a difference between me and the Reaper. The Reaper always gave second chances. Me? I only give one. Bill messed up his. Now the question is, should I give you one chance to live, or should I just kill you right now?
You know, if you kill me, he's gonna come straight for you. When he figures out who you are.
He hasn't figured us out yet, now has he?
Apparently not.
I will say this, Miss Fraser. You definitely fell in with the wrong bunch.
Yeah, that's pretty much how my mother got killed.
See, there are probably things you don't even know about Mr. Mueller that I do.
Yeah, how so?
Considering Mr. Mueller did a lot of very stupid things before he became the big, bad Devil's Legion Vice President.
He wasn't much of a leader. He was more, how do you say, hungry for power?
Well, he still is. Why do you think he has such a big ego? Always boasting about how he's the biggest and the baddest. How he killed the Reaper. Well, all that changes. I want Bill to see what his actions lead to. I want Bill to feel the consequences of his actions, and he will, by our hands. And believe me, once you are found, Miss Fraser, he will know nothing but consequences. Oh, this is going to be very enjoyable. You gentlemen want to have a crack at her?
Give me
Since
that shot.
I don't feel like being the only one having fun here.
Hold on.
Let me see the damn flashlight.
Oh.
Is that the best you bitches got?
There you go.
Shine a light on your situation.
Come on.
Yes, you did.
You may have hit too hard there, Mr. Jeffers.
I did. I told you I didn't hit women.
And I can see why now.
Here, take this thing away from me.
Before we call it, there is something I wanted to do.
Oh boy.
And what's that?
Let that be a reminder that God is always watching. And so am I.
Engine sub first.
Alright, we're good. No one's went
Yeah.
through. They had 3 dispatchers in one channel. Fucking hell.
Jeez. Must be training someone.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Oh, they're already here.
Yep.
Fuck me. I was looking for the. I'll just say I'm looking for the camera. Yeah. It was a 1940s.
Alright, man, I want to check your vitals, okay?
Mm,
Hi, what do we have here?
I'm not too sure. I'm checking vitals real quick here.
Be advised, she has multiple bruises across her face and arms, as well as a knife sticking out of her right leg.
Alright, medic, I'll take mine.
You want to step over here with me real quick, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ma'am, can you hear me? Miss?
User was moved to your channel.
I can't hear you.
Okay. We're gonna take care of this stab wound real quick. And you're gonna tell me how you're doing, alright?
Okay.
'40s Stanford. It's one of those 4-door 1940s sedans. Stop right.
Just keep that muted till he's done.
Okay, miss. I think we got the bleeding under control on your leg. Are you injured anywhere else that you can tell me about?
My face hurts.
Your face hurts. So yeah, I see you have some bruises there. All right. Give me a moment. I'm going to grab a stretcher and we're going to take you to the hospital for some evaluation. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
User joined your channel.
What's your name, man?
Kate. Fraser.
User joined your channel.
Alright, Mr. Brady, we're gonna get you in the backboard on the stretcher and off to the hospital, alright?
Okay.
And ma'am, I was told you were thrown out of a car. You hit the ground pretty hard?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're going to get you on a backboard here, and we'll get you transported to the hospital. Hang on a moment.
Okay.
I'm putting a cervical collar on you just in case you have some spinal injury. I know it's uncomfortable, but please bear with me.
It's been a while since I've been in one of those.
Hi there.
How's it going, Deputy?
How's she doing?
Hi, Deputy.
What are you doing?
Well, she had a stab wound on her leg. We were able to bandage that up, and I think we stemmed the bleeding. She also has some bruising on her face. She was apparently thrown out of a vehicle or something, so we're going to treat her as a spinal injury and take her to the hospital.
Okay. All right, and you guys are going to Pillbox?
That's affirmative.
Perfect. Okay. And real quick, did you already get her name?
I did not. Ma'am,
Okay.
can you tell me your name, please?
I gave it to the firefighter next to me.
Okay, you have it, Matthew? Great.
You have the name just to write down.
Yes, it'd be Kate Fraser.
That's Fraser.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, Matthew, can you help me slide her on the backboard here?
All right. Let him know to keep her at Pillbox, and then we'll go ahead and get a witness statement from her.
Affirmative.
Thank you.
Okay, ma'am, we're gonna lift you up here, and we're gonna bring you over to the stretcher. All right, Matthew, on 3. 1, 2, 3. I think so. Yeah, I'll take her over to Pillbox. Yeah, I think we're all good. Thanks for the help.
Can you also tell Elio not to send Bill Mueller in if he does show up?
Wait, what?
Tell him, paramedic here, to tell Elio.
I'm sorry, what was that name again?
Tell Elio.
Oh no, Elio.
Do not let Bill Miller into the room.
Bill Miller. Okay, I will let them know, certainly.
Yeah.
Okay, man, we're gonna get you in to see the doctors right away here.
Okay.
And you said, just to confirm, your name is Kate.
Yes, Kate Fraser.
And the gentleman you do not want to see is Bill Miller.
Mueller.
Mueller.
Yeah. Sorry.
Roger that.
Yeah. Stay safe.
Thank
I'm gonna show up there as Mark when I'm gonna hear that you were found.
Yeah.
If I can figure out a way to get out of my own fucking house, bloody hell.
Imagine.
But no, Jeffrey and Antonio kept on asking if Alex was okay. I'm like, yeah, I'm good for the most part. And then they asked me, he's like, well, you're not looking too good there. He's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, well, that tends to happen when you're losing a battle with cancer. And they both looked at me, and they both were like, oh, damn, I'm sorry, man. I'm like, yeah, well, not more. What can I do?
Yep, shit happens.
Yep. Sound muted.
Now, and Jeffrey gave me his phone number, so I will text him to let him know that I have the footage once I do it in Rockstar Editor.
Yeah.
Now let me switch over to Mark. I'm gonna say he didn't go back up the. I'm gonna say he didn't go up the Polito yet.
Yeah. Stayed in LS for a bit.
Yep.
Now, just so I can get the name correct. Or the last name, I should say.
They should have the last name correct for Bill this time.
Yeah.
This time, since I corrected them.
Alright.
I'm on my way to the pillbox.
Alright. My lord, I've had a brain aneurysm here.
Hey there, Kate. Can you hear me?
I can.
How are you this evening?
Not so great.
Could be better.
Been better. Alright, give me just 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Kate, my name is Deputy Brooks. I'm with the Los Santos Sheriff's Office. For your information, this interaction is being audibly and visibly recorded. It's just for interview purposes, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, are you good to talk? Do you feel like you're in a position that you're gonna be able to, you know, factfully recall what happened to you today?
Yeah, I could talk.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and ask you a few questions. It's just regarding the incident. Just let me know as much as you can remember from the start to the very end. And the very end would be when we showed up and, you know, we were there for all of it. So from the very start of the incident that occurred today up until we arrived, what happened?
I guess I'll start that day that happened. I was going down to the strip mall by our house, and some guy in a skull mask came up, asking me about some lord or whatever.
So was this a strip mall? Trying to figure out where it happened. Was it on like Picture Perfect down there? Was it off of Mad Wind Thunder?
It was Chumash.
Oh, it was the one in Chumash. Okay, so
Yeah.
the incident occurred in Chumash.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when some guy in a mask came up and asked me if I want to talk about, like, Lord or Jesus or whatever it was. And I told him no, and the one of those Norse pagans, if you know what those are.
Okay.
And next thing I know, I hear a voice behind me, and it pretty much went black after that.
You don't remember getting hit by anything or nothing like that?
It was a blunt object. It was out pretty quick.
Okay. And just describe him to me one more time. It was a guy in a mask, you said?
Yeah, it was like one of those skull masks.
Okay. And how'd you end up in the hills?
A black ski mask with skull painted on it.
Oh.
For Damien. Keith's character had an actual brown skull mask.
Alright. Right. So the one who was talking to me about the Lord thing was in a gray skull mask.
There were two people involved?
Yes.
Okay, and what was the second guy wearing?
Black mask with skull spray painted on it.
Okay.
That's what you said, right?
So they're both kind of wearing skull masks.
Mm-hmm.
Did you happen to get their race at all? White, black, Hispanic, Asian?
I could see one, or both of them actually. That it was white.
Okay, they were both white.
White males.
Both white males. And then, okay, and how did you end up in the hills? Do you remember getting there?
No, I think. Wait, which hill's the one where?
The Vinewood Hills.
Oh, I was thrown from a car.
Were you conscious when you were in the vehicle?
I was in and out.
Okay, do you remember anything about what they said when they were in the car?
Not in the car, but.
And what vehicle were they driving?
It looked like an old 40s car.
Like an old 40s? What color was it?
It was rusted, but from what I see, some of the paint was still there. It looked like it was white.
So you said the paint was rusted off?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
okay,
like
so
rusted white car.
Okay.
Mark's here.
And do you know if it had, I don't know if you saw the plate, did it have the white San Andreas plates, or did it have like the classic ones? Have any idea? You didn't see it.
I didn't see the plate.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you technically
And
won't.
then you mentioned something to the paramedic. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but the paramedic told me that you said, don't let a Bill Mueller in here. Do you know anything about that?
Yes, me and him, we're supposed to get married and whatnot, and it seems not to be happening, so I decided to not let him, see me in here, and.
Okay, so you're engaged to him?
It used to be.
Okay. Alright, just one second.
So Mr. Mueller wasn't in the vehicle?
No.
Okay.
He was out of town when this all happened.
Okay. So he wasn't involved in this at all, you don't think?
No.
Okay. All right. So just to recap from the very beginning, correct me if I'm wrong. You were at the strip mall in Chumash, and while you were there, you had some guys come up to you, ask you about something. They were both wearing all black, white male adults with black with kind of white skull face masks. You had a conversation with them about something, then you got hit upside the head, passed out. Next thing you know, you're kind of in and out of consciousness inside of this, white, kind of 40s rusted white car. And then all of a sudden you get dumped at a random house in the hills, and they just drive off.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't think? Is there anything else you want to add to that?
Should I add the torture or?
Go for it.
Yeah, like maybe a few days later, after the whole knockout thing, I woke up in a barn somewhere.
Okay, so wait a minute. So in between the time that you were in the vehicle, that you got knocked out, you were in the vehicle, you woke up at a bar somewhere?
Barn.
In a barn or bar?
Barn, like where the store like animals.
Okay. Okay, so hold on. Just the timeline for me. So you get knocked out in Chumash.
Yes.
You're in the vehicle. And then you're in and out of consciousness in the vehicle, and then all of a sudden you wake up in a bar.
Barn.
Barn, sorry.
BARN. Just say
And how did they knock you
BARN.
out?
Sorry, what was that?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. What was that?
Yes, sorry, it's all coming back to me a bit. Yeah, it started at the barn after the whole knockout thing.
No, just take your time. Take your time.
I started hearing voices asking how it was. I was somewhat in and out of it, but I could see 3 people, but I couldn't get the third guy's description.
Okay.
Yeah, he pretty much did stay in the
So,
background.
okay.
Yeah.
Just the timeline here. So you're in Chumash, and then you get hit upside the head, you get knocked out. You're in the vehicle in and out of consciousness. And all of a sudden you wake up in a barn.
Yes.
And then from that barn, when you were in that barn, you kind of see 3 people, but then you go back to sleep.
After a few more hits to my head, then
Okay.
I felt a sharp pain, like someone's cutting, on my right arm.
In your right arm?
Yes.
Okay.
And I can't remember what he said, but one of them
I'm sending you.
Alright. Give me a sec while I'll try to think of what he said.
Okay. Okay, so timeline so far. You are in the barn. You're going in and out of consciousness. You see 3 people. You get suddenly woken up by a stab wound. You go back out of consciousness.
Yes.
And then after that, is that when you end up in the hills? Or do you remember anything after that?
After he said a line, I blacked out. Then going to the car again, where I black in and out up to the point in the hills there.
Was that the same vehicle?
There you go.
Like the white car? Or...
Yes, it was the same white car.
Okay.
And I remember that line he said to me. If you're ready.
What did he say to you?
He said, "Here's the difference between me and the Reaper. The Reaper gives second chances to everyone. I don't, which is why I'm much more dangerous."
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you, Kilgore.
Mm-hmm.
So
Considering that's what I actually
recap
said.
where we're at. You remember this really sharp pain in your arm.
Yes.
You pass out. All of a sudden, this guy, you know, you're with this guy. Was it the same mask guy?
Yes, the one with the spray painted mask.
Okay. So you're with him. You get back in the vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
And then what?
And then next thing I know, we're in the hills, and I get thrown out of the car up to that house.
Okay.
Or whatever we were.
Okay. Okay,
Do you
so
remember the
I'm
fact
going
that
to
I slipped a note in
recap
her pocket?
this whole thing top to bottom, and I hate to keep doing this. It just helps with the investigation, and it helps, keep where we're at.
Mm-hmm.
Brendan,
You're in the Vinewood Hills.
did you
I'm
remember
sorry.
the fact that I
You're in
slipped a note in
Chumash. You're at
Kate's pocket?
the strip mall in Chumash. You talk with the two guys.
Start going through your
We're in all
pockets and be
black
like, what the fuck is this?
with the masks. They talk to you about something, and then you get hit upside the head. You go out of consciousness. You're waking up here and there in the car, and then all of a sudden, you're back inside of consciousness. You wake up in the barn. You see three
Hey, buddy,
people.
I'm so sorry to interrupt you. I'm gonna head on over to that priority real quick.
Get out of
Can you
here.
just,
Get out of here.
All right, thank you, buddy.
Okay, so you see three people, and then you go outside of consciousness. You get woken up because you feel this really super sharp pain in your arm. Go back to sleep. You wake up. You're out with the guy in the mask. He says what he said to you, and then you go and get back in the vehicle. All of a sudden, you're looking around. You're in the Vinewood Hills. It's kind of crazy, and then you get thrown out, and that's when we see you. That's all correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently there's a priority going on.
I saw this little paper
Lord
fall out.
Jesus.
You mind if I grab it from you?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
See by who?
I'm not sure who's doing priority.
Nobody. There's no one in the channel.
Huh.
Uh-oh. Somebody getting banned.
Yeah.
Slash me. I'm in slash me distance.
Okay.
Did you see it?
Yep.
Did he see it?
I think so.
All right.
And of course, Dumbo.
Mind if I take this from you?
Yeah, go for it.
Because it might be a little useful in this case. It appears whoever did this to you left this in your jacket. All right, let's see. Okay, so this is a really dumb question. You'd like to press charges? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. This whole investigation goes haywire when people don't want to press charges about getting stabbed. Trust me, it happens.
Jeez.
Okay. Here's what I'm looking at right now. You're probably going to be in the hospital for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Because what it appears, I'm sure they told you, it looks like you got stabbed. You're also you're looking at some trauma and stuff like that. So very likely you're going to be in the hospital for at least another 2 or 3 days. What's going to happen here? I'm going to go ahead and document everything you just told me. I'll go ahead and give you my business card, my phone number, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so give me just 1 second to get all that info down for you. And
okay, sounds good.
I'm gonna go ahead and place this on the table for you. Okay.
All right.
If you have any further information about this, go ahead and contact me. Okay.
Was it Jeffrey that took
We'll
off
go ahead
code
and
3?
Yeah.
we're gonna document all this. We're
Okay.
gonna push it onto our detective division, and then we'll go from there. Okay. Now, just making sure you're gonna be in the hospital for a few days. You're all good getting home, right? You're not like stranded here or anything like that.
Feel me like a Hellcat.